is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Frazier.
Listen, a lot of offensive coordinators like to script out their first drive so they know what they're going to be calling later in the game. But here, might have to put that on pause just to get away from the shadow of your own end zone.
The offense with three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. To throw, it's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. Over the middle and incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Frazier. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, You got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looking for the wideout. Breaks the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. There's a run call on third and goal. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on fourth down. Let's see what the decision is.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
All right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? The sure hands. It's Lyon. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Snags a good throw. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out and across the 20-yard line. Good game. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Run quickly, caught in the right flat. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a long pass.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Zips it down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Bulldogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Georgia's setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 3rd.
Touchdown, Dogs. They strike first in this national title bout.
Man, I love to see backs with this kind of lower body strength, just shedding arm tackles until finally being rewarded by getting into the end zone with that touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Grab by the receiver. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
But when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
You know, I'm so used to seeing this guy just come in and block and try to open up holes. How about getting his hands on the ball? Tip your cap to the offensive coordinator for that call.
Looking for some space. It's Lyle. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the 1st down at the 41.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Lyle.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. RPO here, 4-time completion to the right. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
On another sack, this defense on fire.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. It's the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, where you really set yourself back on trying to pick up a 1st down.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Finds his man. It's Humphreys. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from him. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down. Just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain of that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
On the run here, lets it go. Nice grab. It's Joseph. And The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Canes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. The defense drops him for a loss. Went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they get him. The defense. Finally chasing him down for a sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Here he goes. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. Well run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Trying to find room. It's Frazier. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here comes the bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That's caught. It's Lyle. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Looking to chuck it again. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offense coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage seat downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. They're going to run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He'll take a deep shot here. It's dropped! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already...
Touchdown, Canes, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Frazier. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires it down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Will bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. How about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Down play coming up. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaking free at the 35. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
And the Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to pick this score-down territory, down multiple scores. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Ball carrier tackled there.
Man, you got to go for it here, right? You're all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't settle for 3 points. Touchdown's going to win this game today.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. To the air, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Miami, as they come roaring back now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Frazier. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Stockton. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Completion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Play action here on 1st down. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. I mean, it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. On the move now. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end on a corner route. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. We bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Johnson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Frazier. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Loses the ball behind the line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's press coverage now from these DBs. There's the handoff. Going to try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Canes. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Down 1 preseason. possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play.
And looking for a big play here. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. The penalty backs them up, first and very long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Back-to-back deep shots. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Humphries. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He lets it rip. Makes the catch in space. Bring it down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ballgame is tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. They'll run it here. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Here's the option play. Football's loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a wasted possession. In the second half of a tied game, you got the ball in the red zone. You're going in to score and take the lead, and you put the ball on the ground. And just like you flip the momentum to your opponent.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump on top now here in the 4th. That's another touchdown, a dream performance from this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking downfield near the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The Dogs come to the line with first and goal. On first down, it's play action. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Back-to-back losses sets up a third and goal here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
So they'll try for the two-point conversion using the jumbo formation. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll be brought down, so they come up empty on that two-point try.
That keeps the score. Georgia 41, Miami 28.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Dropping back, it's Johnson. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. He catches it, but out of bounds. A big play they desperately needed there. Not a penalty called too often in football, but you see it here. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Mm-hmm.